Hey guys, me Dave. It's 8/20, 2020. 2020, 2020. Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Not too much going on. Look at my eyes, you guys. Look at that. It's wearing on me. Lack of sleep. Up and down, up and down. Can't, sleeping 8 hours straight is just not going to happen. I'm lucky to get 5.5 to 6 hours sleep. That's usually when I have a couple drinks to help me sleep, to be honest with you. So anyway, not too much going on. I just got hit a little bit ago. Felt like I was being microwaved to the head a little bit. My balance was off and all this stuff. They've been kind of doing it. They're still kind of doing it. They just kind of started to do that maybe within the last hour or so. But got out a couple times today. Took Tanner to the park and all that stuff. And there's a couple things I want to talk about that they do in this program. If you're getting the weapons and gang stalking, these guys have the maturity, I would say, maturity level of a 12-year-old boy. I don't know. I mean, I think they probably sit around and play video games all day long. They torture you. They think this is a big joke. They're playing a big joke on you. They're not taking this very seriously at all, even though they're hurting your body. So, one thing they like to do is, they don't care about these gang stalkers, alright? When I've taken Tanner out to the park, they will tell these gang stalkers to do some foolish things. Almost to make fun of these gang stalkers. I mean, there's a couple times where I'm cracking up. Because there's been a couple gang stalkers doing some ridiculous things, so they're making fun of these gang stalkers, and they do it, they'll do it for, I don't know, what do they get, $25, $50, I don't know what they give them. Okay, so one time I was taking Tanner to the park, and we were going for no, it wasn't Tanner, it was my old dog, Buddy, taking Buddy to the park, and got out and went for a walk and all this stuff. And they had some girl in a crappy old car, rusted out car, she had her windows down. Now where I go, there's a little bit of grass, there's baseball fields, and then there's a big parking lot. Okay, so she was kind of down from us so we could see her. I almost filmed her. I was so tempted, but I didn't. Okay, so this girl was parked kind of in the middle of the parking lot, had her windows down, and was playing music. And she was out there dancing by herself, just dancing away, looking ridiculous. Dancing, taking off her jacket, doing all this dance moves and all this stuff, and like if she was in a club full of 50 people, I was laughing at that. I was laughing my butt off. These guys don't care about these people. They will tell them to do ridiculous things. And they're probably laughing their butt off, making fun of these people. They're making them look like idiots. They do things like that. They will, there's several examples of gang stalkers making a fool out of themselves. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they'll have beautiful women wearing Daisy Duke shorts. Okay? Sometimes they'll have women that shouldn't wear Daisy Duke shorts, if you know what I'm saying. not to offend anybody. Where you're like gagging in your mouth because it's like, what is going on? This lady is walking down the street, and she should not be wearing what she's wearing. You know, if you know what I'm saying. They will. Of course, it gets reactions out of you because you're like, what the heck? What's going on? You know, I mean, do these people do anything for money? It really, it blows me away. It gets reactions out of me. It's never going to stop. I'm always going to react to it because they do some unreal things in my program with these Gangstalkers to get my attention. You know, so they will use all kinds of different people that will do some ridiculous things to grab my attention, and they do it, you know, for what? I don't know what they get. What do they get? $50? You know, $50 gift card or $50 or something like that, you know, to do whatever, make a fool out of themselves. You know, so my point is that they make fun of these Gangstalkers. They're laughing behind their back. I mean, come on. You know, they're laughing behind their back. You know, they're like, you know, because it's so ridiculous. I'm laughing. It makes me crack up. You know? There's several examples. You know, there's people that show off their butt. And, you know, it's just pure disgusting. Gets reactions out of you, though. You know, so... they will tell these people to do anything. They'd probably tell them to ride their bicycle around the block naked, and they'd probably do it. You know. They control these people in that way. They really do control these people. Are they mind controlled? Are they brains hacked? I don't know. Are they, you know, some people say, well, they're all mind controlled and controlled. Are they controlled that way, or are they controlled by the money they're getting? To where, you know, I'll give you $50 if you do something, you know, do something. Well, you're making a fool out of yourself, but here's $50. I think a lot of people do it for the money. You know, you find these low-level people that are driving crappy cars and all this stuff, you know. So, will they do anything for $1? Apparently, they would probably do several things for $1. You know, and it shocks me because it really is unreal what people will do for $1. You know, $50. I don't know what they get. You know, so if they give me $50, well, here, go act like an idiot. You know, you know, a lot of these people don't work. I don't think. Maybe they're low-level criminals or something. Have felons. I don't know. But it's unreal how, you know, what these people will do for money. And they're making a fool out of themselves. And your handlers and your guys that are torturing you, they're laughing their asses off. You know, they're laughing at these people, you know, like you're an idiot. Here, you know, here's $50. Go be an idiot, you know. You're making a fool out of yourself for a couple bucks. You know, it's unreal. It really is. They do that in my program quite a bit. You know, they have women wearing short shorts and all this stuff that shouldn't be wearing short shorts. Nobody wants to see that, you know. So they will do things like that. You know, you're grossed out of anything, you know, and it's kind of disgusting. But they do it, and they're probably getting paid, I don't know, $50. Can't be that much, you know. But people will do it for money. It's unreal, you know. Another thing that's unreal too is they use people from your past. How do they track down these people? They can track down anybody. When I was in the fake psych ward the second time, they tracked down my 4th grade teacher. No joke. They tracked down my 4th grade teacher. I didn't hardly recognize him because he was way older than when I was in 4th grade, of course. That was, I don't know, 27 years ago. So I didn't recognize him until they started calling him Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, can I do this for you? Mr. Hill, can I do that for you? Mr. Hill. And I looked at him. It was my 4th grade teacher in the psych ward. They had him in there one day, wearing a gown and everything. He was part of the program, part of the perps. It's unreal. Got reactions on me, because I'm looking at him, and he still looked the same. Had a mustache, and his hair was gray, and his mustache was gray, and all that stuff. But he still looked the same, just older. It was unreal. They also tracked down one of my childhood friends, my best friend from childhood. I haven't seen him in over 20 years. They tracked him down. Riding by me in the car, they tracked him down. How did they track, obviously these agencies are involved and they're tracking all these people down. How are they doing it? Because these agencies are involved and they have access to whoever, everyone, I guess. So they will use that a lot in these programs. They will use people from their past. When I was, in the psych ward the second time, they had my sister's friend's son in the psych ward. I didn't know who he was until his mom came into the psych ward to visit. Okay, so I had a teenage crush on this girl. She's probably 7-8 years older than I am. I had a crush on this girl when I was a teenager. She was hot. She was super hot. 30 years ago, she still looks good, They put thoughts in my head when they were both sitting at the same table I was sitting at. We were eating lunch. Okay, so this girl came in, my sister's friend, and this was her son sitting next to her. Okay, so they were validating their technology. They put a thought in my head, and it was their thought that said, "Oh yeah, your mom's so hot, I remember your mom, blah blah blah." And he bumps the table, almost knocks everyone's coffee over, and then she's like, "Oh, that can be wiped up, don't worry about it, blah blah blah." It's all about validation, verifying their technology and all this stuff. Put a thought in my head and no bang. Put a thought in my head and no bang. That's what happens in my program. Like I say, this stuff is more advanced than people think. There's several ways they verify their technology, and that was one of the ways. So they'll use all kinds of people from your past and all this stuff. It really is unreal who participates in this program. Do they do it for money? Are they being told lies? Why are they doing it? I don't know. But they do it. And they offer money probably. I don't know what they're telling them, but they know it's a big experiment going on, or they say you got to look at it as a practical joke. One of the guys, this was probably street theater, but one of the guys I was sitting down having lunch with, he got up and laughed and went to the nurse and was like, "Oh, I can't do this," and all this stuff. And because I was being hurt with weapons and all that stuff. And the nurse is like, "I know it's hard, but you gotta look at it like it's a practical joke, to get through it, to make yourself feel better. Oh yeah, this guy's being tortured to hell, but think of it as a practical joke, So, that's what they did with that guy. But so it's unreal what they'll do in your program. They bring all kinds of people from your past involved, and they'll make gangstalkers look like fools, and they're laughing at them. But I guess people will do anything for money. I guess they'll do anything for money. Um, Dr. Duncan, I seen somewhere or I read on some, maybe it was one of his books. I can't remember. Dr. Duncan said that he did a little experiment. He placed an ad on Craigslist saying something like, uh, you know, I'll give you $12 an hour to harass people. Okay? He said that his mailbox was full by the end of the day. It was full. So these people, they don't have morals. They don't have, anything else. You know, and stuff like that attracts these people. There's a lot of people out there like, oh yeah, I'll do it for $12 an hour. Yeah, give me $25 for a couple hours work. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. It's unreal. It really is unreal. I think that probably has part of. I wouldn't doubt it if that is part of data collection. Really, because we are the experiment, the subject. But I also think they're collecting all kinds of other data on these other people. Um, so if you can gather up all these people that will do anything for a couple bucks, they're probably collecting that data too. Like, wow, people will do anything for money. They don't have morals or anything else. It's just unreal. It really is unreal. So I just thought I would talk about that tonight. Other than that, it's not going too bad tonight. I got hit a little bit, kind of laying off me now a little bit, but just a few minutes ago, I felt like I was being hit, a little microwave to the head and stuff. So, and I'm like, look at me. It's showing, you guys. It's showing. I mean, I'm gonna have big bags under my eyes here pretty soon if I don't start getting some sleep. It's wearing on me. This up and down crap it's wearing on me, and it's aging me a little bit and stuff. It's getting to me a little bit, wearing me out a little bit and stuff. So I don't know, what can you do about it? I have no idea. It's rough on us. Our bodies age because of it. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. And I hope you guys do well out there. And the weekend's almost here, and I hope you guys have a good weekend and everything else. Try to do something each day to try to stop this. If we all did that, we could probably make a dent in this. It's a long shot, but it makes you feel a little bit better if you think that you're doing something to try to stop your targeting, and stuff. But anyway, have a good night, you guys, and I'll talk to you later.